In the heart of Africa, amidst the dense jungles and wild savannas, lies a tale of extraordinary courage and compassion. This is the story of an old woman, a guardian of life, who saved not one, not two, but three helpless elephant calves. And how, in an unexpected twist, these gentle giants repaid her kindness in a way that will leave you awestruck. But before we dive into this gripping tale, let's pause for a second. Have you ever wondered what you'd do if three elephant calves suddenly appeared on your doorstep? No? Well, neither had she, a widow in her late 70s, living alone in a humble village. Despite her age, she was known for her unwavering spirit and kindness. Amma's days were filled with tending her small garden and caring for the village children, but life had a surprise in store for her. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, she heard a sound that would change her life forever. The faint, desperate cries of animals in distress echoed from the jungle. With a heart pounding in her chest, Amma followed the sounds. What she found was heartbreaking. Three elephant calves trapped in a pit, exhausted and frightened. Their tiny eyes, filled with fear, met Amma's gaze. She knew she had to act fast. Time was running out. The calves were weak and predators were lurking. Amma, despite her frail frame, summoned all her strength. She knew she couldn't do it alone, but giving up was not an option. Now let's take a moment here. If you were in Amma's shoes, would you have the courage to face such a daunting task? It's easy to say yes, but think about the real danger. Amma rushed back to the village, gathering the men and women. Together, armed with ropes, planks, and sheer determination, they returned to the pit. The rescue was arduous, with each passing minute feeling like an eternity. Just as hope began to fade, a miraculous turn of events unfolded. The calves, sensing the villagers' determination, began to cooperate, using what little strength they had left. With the calves finally free, Amma took them under her wing. The days that followed were a test of love and perseverance. She fed them, nursed their wounds, and provided the warmth of a mother's care. The bond between Amma and the calves grew stronger each day. What started as an act of rescue turned into a beautiful journey of healing and trust. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to befriend an elephant? Imagine the bragging rights at the village well. Months passed, and the calves transformed into majestic young elephants. It was time for them to return to the wild, to where they truly belonged. Amma, with a heavy heart, led them to the edge of the jungle. As they disappeared into the wilderness, Amma whispered a silent prayer, hoping they would thrive and remember the love they once received. Years later, a strange commotion stirred the village. Trees shook and the ground trembled. The villagers, alarmed, gathered around Amma's home. And there, standing tall and proud, were three fully grown elephants. The calves had returned, and they weren't alone. The elephants brought gifts from the jungle, fruits, rare herbs, and something even more precious. They had formed a protective circle around Amma's home, warding off predators and ensuring the village's safety. It was their way of saying thank you, a bond forged in compassion, now cemented in loyalty. Isn't it fascinating how animals can teach us the most profound lessons? What would the world look like if we all acted with such gratitude? Amma's story spread far and wide, inspiring many. Her simple act of kindness had created ripples, reminding everyone of the power of compassion and the unspoken bond between humans and animals. Even after her passing, the elephants continued to visit, a testament to the enduring impact of her love. So, the next time you hear a story about kindness, remember Amma and her three elephants. Who knows? Maybe one day your small act of compassion could create a legacy just as profound. And that, dear viewers, is the tale of an old woman who changed the lives of three elephant calves and how they, in turn, changed hers. A story that reminds us all of the incredible power of kindness and the unexpected ways it can be repaid. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a little inspiration today. And remember, the smallest act of kindness can create the biggest ripples.